Oh, yes, lamb chop. It's the big wheel of the Zodiac, and it spins all over the cosmos. Oh, hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm here with my buddy Lamb Chop, and we're sitting here studying the big wheel of the Zodiac. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite images. Are you having fun today, Lamb Chop? Yeah, you are. What's that? Oh, yes, I heard. It's a special day today. Yes, one of our viewers is having a birthday. That's right. Big happy birthday shout out to my friend Gabby in England. Hello, Gabby. Psychic Bob and Lamb Chop are sending birthday greetings to you. Happy birthday to you. What a wonderful day. Oh my gosh. You know, today with your birthday, this makes you an Aries. And I want to say shout out and happy birthday to all of our Aries, but especially to Gabby today. Welcome to our show. Gabby's one of our first time viewers. She said, "Oh, Psychic Bob, I've not watched you. I got to be here. So hopefully you're out there. I thought you were going to be here. And happy birthday to you. So good to see you. And Lamb Chop's here too, and very excited. Well, I tell you, we're going to have a good night tonight. Got a lot of fascinating stuff going on with the stars. Bear with Psychic Bob. My voice is having a little trouble here with it, but we're going to try to get through. We're going to see what all is going on tonight. Listen, real big important announcement, though, before we begin. Hold on. I need to get some water. Lamb Chop, can you sit over there while I go get my water? Okay, there you go. Go down. Thank you. Yeah, you go watch the sunset. Hold on, Tubies. Let me get some water here. You know, I broke one of my cardinal rules. You know, I always tell people when you do psychic stuff, always have water near you. And look, here I did. I forgot. Yay. Okay. There's our Baroness Kolabob. She's in our chat. Baroness Kolabob is our moderator. She's got the blue wrench. And she just sent me a message. She said she's here. LOL. Yay. Welcome, Gabby. So glad you're here with us. Well, you know, tonight, if you have any problems in chat, if you get anybody bothering you, let Baroness Kolobobs know. She has the wrench, which means she's moderator. She can throw the wrench at you, knock you out. So don't make any problems for us. Any trolls here, you're not having fun on our time tonight. But I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our show. You know, every week you guys say, Psychic Bob, what is coming for this next week? What is in the stars? And you know, Psychic Bob's always watching the sky. You know, I believe in the signs. Been spinning around my big Zodiac wheel here and having a lot of fun. Well, we're going to have an interesting week. But before we get into the week, let me just invite you to consider registering for this week's Psychic Development class. On Saturday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern USA time, I will be teaching a private class on Zoom. It's going to be the mechanics of mediumship, how do mediums work. We're going to continue on from last Saturday. And don't worry, you don't have to have been at last Saturday's class to join. But it's going to be focused this week on British mediums. How do British mediums work? I used to live in the UK, so I know all about British spiritualism. And, you know, I was trained in the American style of spiritualism, but I've done both British style and American. So this week, we're going to focus on how do the British mediums work. You know, if any of you have been to a British spiritualist church, you know, it's quite amazing because the mediums will just step on the platform and start talking to spirit. And it's amazing what comes through. So we're going to explore that this Saturday. And if you'd like to explore and learn about how the British mediums work and the mechanics of mediumship, we would love to have you here. Well, you know, thank you for that. So register over at my website, PsychicBob.com. It's $30 for the class. It's limited to 30 people, and we fill up quickly. So if you want to be in, you need to register now, okay? And we're going to look at our Zodiac wheel tonight. By the way, for those of you who are new here, welcome. Please make sure to give me thumbs up, like this video, favorite, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. You know, be part of our channel. We would love to have you here tonight. Lamb, yeah, I see. Lamb Chop said, who all's in chat? Well, gosh, we got Baroness Cola Bob's our moderator. There's Amy Radcliffe. Robert Stevens is here. Here's Aaron Patricia. Hi, Aaron. Good to see you. There's John McMahon. Yay. John says, I've never been to Britain. Well, that's all right, John. Maybe you'll travel with me when I go there. There's Denise D. Good to see you. Welcome. There's Laura M. There's Kimmy's here. Volcanic Ice is here. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Well, welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here tonight. Well, I love to spin around that big zodiac wheel. I think that's why I get a little crazy sometimes. I'm always going around the wheel. Anyways, we're going to see what's in the stars. So this forecast, by the way, is for the period of Monday, March the 21st through Sunday, March the 27th. So the 21st of March, Monday, through Sunday, the 27th of March, 2022. Okay, so now today's forecast covers all 12 zodiac signs, all right? Oh, by the way, speaking of all the zodiac signs, I know everybody's always saying, what are you wearing today? What jewelry, Bob? What clothes? All right, so today I'm wearing a very special pendant. Real quick, show you guys. This is a very valuable pendant. This belonged to the world-famous astrologer and psychic Jean Dixon. When she died, I bought out part of her estate, and this was one of her pieces of jewelry. It's a big zodiac wheel with crystals. So this is from the 1970s. It's in mint condition, and I felt very excited to get part of her estate. So this is one of my treasured pieces of jewelry, and I thought I'd wear that tonight because it's Astrology Monday. I'm also wearing my big astrology shirt with all the planets on it. Isn't that fun? So Psychic Bob's in the mode. I got my astrology energy floating. I got my big wheels spinning, and we're going to have some fun tonight. So I am so glad that all of you are here. So what do we got going on? Okay, well, we're starting off today on Monday. I know it's late now, but this is important to know because the energies are still in motion. We're starting off today with our sun in the sign of Aries. That's fire energy. We've got our moon in Scorpio, which is water energy. They say that opposites attract. Well, that's really true today. We got, fire and water, okay? Now, what else is going on? Well, we've got our moon square Venus today. We've got our moon square Mars. We've got our moon square Uranus. Mercury is conjunct Neptune, and the moon is trine Jupiter. What does all that mean? Well, that moon square Venus energy puts everybody off. People don't feel like there's a lot of rapport today. The moon square Mars makes people go a little erratic, and the Mars square Uranus makes people just out of control, like they just can't control themselves. A lot of emotional extremes of energy today. So, you want to be careful. However, we've got the moon trine Jupiter, which puts you really in touch with that inner voice. And we've got Mercury conjunct Neptune today, which allows you to have psychic rapport with the spirit world. Today is one of these days, if you can, just stay out of the fray, go within. This is not a day where you want to be all social and mix and mingle, because with those squares are challenging aspects. That moon square Venus, people aren't going to feel full of love today. Moon square Mars means they're aggressive and angry, and Mars square Uranus means that they are just out of control. It's going to be a day where you might see a lot of tempers fly, a lot of people acting crazy. The best thing to do is just stay quiet, focus on your inner connection today. That is really where the power is. And if you can start doing that, even though it's late in the day, it's going to get you through the rest of the day. Because once we move into Tuesday, we've got another shift coming here. Okay? Now, what's happening on Tuesday? Well, we've still got our moon in Scorpio. By the way, Scorpio is a water sign, and that brings a lot of psychic energy, and there's a lot of deep emotion. So if you're feeling it within, trust it, because that moon in Scorpio gives you a lot of inner power right now. Okay. Now we have our sun trine the moon. That's a wonderful aspect. It highlights the inner voice, the psychic self. We have Mercury conjunct Jupiter. We've got Mercury conjunct Neptune and Jupiter conjunct Neptune. These are powerful alignments. That Mercury conjunct Jupiter means that you have power of communication. and abundance and blessing. Mercury, Mercury conjunct Jupiter means communications. Mercury conjunct Neptune means psychic communications. So you've got outer world communications and psychic communications. And then you've got Jupiter conjunct Neptune, which means, again, empower psychic senses. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is our psychic power day. So, really tomorrow, tune into your higher self, tune into the spirit world. It's all there. Pay attention to your dreams. Some of you may start getting dreams tonight because, as I said, the Zodiac wheel is always in motion. And so that means that energy is playing out for you. So tomorrow is our psychic power day. Go into Tuesday saying, I'm going to listen to my inner voice. I'm going to align with my higher self. I'm going to listen to the spirit guides in the spirit world. And you will be on the right track, okay? So that's a great day. We've got that to look forward to. If you've had a challenging day today, and Monday is oftentimes challenging, but especially with these alignments, don't give in to fear because tomorrow everything shifts. Remember this, that wheel that we always talk about, it's always in motion. So nothing lasts forever. Don't be upset if today was bad. All right, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Psychic Power Day. What do we got going on Wednesday? But we're having a major shift on Wednesday because that moon energy is moving in to Sagittarius. Bear with me, guys. I'm losing my voice. That moon is moving into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. That's going to give you a lot of inner inspiration, a lot of motivation. So if you've been feeling lethargic or down in the dumps, Wednesday's a real strong pickup day with that moon moving into Sagittarius. We've got Mercury conjunct Jupiter that day. We've got Mercury conjunct Neptune that day, and Venus conjunct Mars. All of this says that Wednesday is all about inspiration. Follow your desire, follow your inspiration. For those of you who have been trying to start a business or move into a new job, Wednesday is a really great day to pursue that because all the alignments are really pushing everybody to break out of old patterns and try something new. So Wednesday is all about being successful through doing new stuff. And I think that, it's just getting better. Even though we started out with a challenging day on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday are looking really great. So keep that in mind so you don't get overwhelmed. All right. Now, as you know, Psychic Bob's always honest because into every life, a little rain must fall. Okay. We know that. And Thursday is going to be probably another challenging day. Now, again, don't run out into the streets and say, Psychic Bob says the world's over. That's not what I'm saying. But let's talk about Thursday. So, because I always say, better to be prepared than caught off guard. All right. So on Thursday, we still have that moon in Sagittarius, which inspires us to go for our goals and trust our inner inspirations. Though we might be inspired, the rest of the world may not make you feel supported on Thursday. And just remember that so you don't get hurt and caught off guard. All right. So we've got our moon square Mercury. We've got our moon square Neptune. What does that mean? It's going to be hard to have that inner sense of spiritual link up and communication. So you may start off your day feeling a little out of sorts. I'm not saying you have to, but it's certainly a possibility. We have Mars square Uranus and then Venus square Uranus. And we're going to talk a little later about Mars square Uranus because we have that transit with us all week, which is a challenging transit. So Thursday is about staying silent and be an observer. Don't get out throwing out your opinions and being full of yourself on Thursday because what that will do is that's going to put you in the middle of arguments. That Mars square Uranus makes people act radical and insane. Venus squares Uranus means people will not feel a rapport with each other. Moon square Neptune says you're not going to have a sense of if you're hitting the mark or missing it. So don't get yourself all tangled up in drama. make Thursday a rest day. If you can take a personal day, that might be a good day to do it. But if you have to go into the world and go into work and be among people, just be quiet. Be all about interior voices. Even though that moon square Neptune means you may not really have a strong psychic sense, you can find peace within. So don't really speak much, stay silent, whoever went wrong by staying silent, especially in complex days like that. People on Thursday may act very erratic, and you don't want to get caught up in that. So stay silent, be an observer, and just keep to yourself. Okay, that's how you get through Thursday. All right. All right. Now, what do we got going on Friday? Well, guess what? As I said, when it rains, there's always going to be some sun to follow because Friday we pick things up again. This is a week where it's a little up and down, okay, because that Mars square Uranus does affect us all week. But Friday gets a lot better. And if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for money, if you want to do a business deal, Friday is your day to get all that worked out. On Friday, the 25th of March, we have another shift. Our moon is moving over into Capricorn. The moon is trine Uranus that day. Mercury is conjunct Neptune and Jupiter is conjunct Neptune. This is our business power day, okay? This means you can make money, you can have fun on the way, and you can be really successful. Now, remember, Tuesday was our psychic power day, right? Well, Friday's our business power day. So any of you who are trying to get your finances sorted, get money worked out, it's a great day to pursue that. If you want to get a bank loan to buy a car, buy a house, you want to apply for a new job, you want to have that talk with your boss about your career advancement, all of that energy is really super, 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 super strong on Friday. So when you got to be silent on Thursday, be meditating what you want to say and how you're going to move forward on Friday, because Friday will open up that energy for you. All right. So Friday is our business power day and everybody gets glorified. All right. I just had to squeak it in, Baron's Cola Bobs. Probably going to be in trouble for that. All right. Well, what do we got going on Saturday? All right. Well, Saturday, we're still our moon in Capricorn. By the way, that Capricorn energy brings a real sense of stability. We need that this week because of that Mars square Uranus. When we're in the earth sign energy of the moon, that really is kind of the saving grace. Okay. So on Saturday, we've got that moon still in Capricorn. Thank goodness for that. We've got our moon conjunct Pluto, Venus conjunct Mars, and Jupiter conjunct Neptune. What this means is this is another very good day to accomplish goals, particularly business-related goals, forming alliances and partnerships. That moon conjunct Pluto promotes unity between people, particularly business partnerships. Venus conjunct Mars means that people have kind of an attraction with each other, a little flirtation. You might find that you end up doing business with somebody that you end up being attracted to, or they're attracted to you. That's all right. A little flirtation might help move the deal along on Saturday. All right. And then you got Jupiter conjunct Neptune. That is like your psychic sense is on. If you're feeling it, particularly in business deals and partnerships on Saturday, trust it and go with it, because Jupiter conjunct Neptune is one of the best alignments you can have for trusting the inner voice. Okay. That moon in Capricorn will keep you stable. Moon conjunct Pluto brings people together, and Venus conjunct Mars makes some excitement in the mix in a fun way. Saturday's I'd almost call it a business power day. So have some fun with it and see if you can get things moving too. All right. Yay. Isn't that exciting? All right. So what do we got going on Sunday? Well, by the time we get through all that week, and it's really quite a week, we've got another shift. Our moon's moving over into Aquarius. Aquarius is air energy. That's going to open up communications, mental stimulation. Okay. However, got some challenges. We've got our moon square Uranus. We have Mars square Uranus. But we've got Venus conjunct Saturn. So this is one of those days where you can move forward. That Aquarian energy promotes breakthrough and success. Venus conjunct Saturn really brings people into a little more alignment so that there's a little more clarity. Mars square Uranus and the Moon square Uranus. Well, let me just start with one. Moon square Uranus means that you may feel like you're not making progress. You may feel blocked. Mars square Uranus means people could be a little erratic. I'm hoping and praying on Sunday that that Venus conjunct Saturn can overrule those tendencies, which I think it can. But the secret to getting through Sunday is be concise in your words. Don't ramble on. Don't try to get funny or play jokes. Just be very concise. Be very clear in all your communications, and especially with business dealings. I would say on Sunday, as much as you can, make sure to get everything in writing. Um, because, the Mars square Uranus can make people act erratic, and people may misinterpret moods. And even if people aren't in a mood, you do things kind of very clinically, a very clinical approach to communications, to business transactions. That's going to make Sunday go a lot smoother for you. Okay. Hold on, I'm losing my voice here. All right, so what do we got going on? Again, let's do a recap. Monday, all right, today, stay focused within, stay out of the fray. Tuesday, our psychic power day, trust your inner voice. Wednesday, go with your inspiration, go with your gut, and focus on creativity and breaking patterns. Thursday, stay silent, stay out of the crowds. People are going to be acting crazy. Just retreat. All right. Friday's our business power day. Go out, make your money, make your success. You're going to rock it. Saturday, again, another business success day, but trust your timing, especially in business timing and what's going to hit and what's successful. Trust it. There's a lot of psychic power for business on Saturday. And then Sunday, just be very clear and concise in all your communications. All right, so there is our 7-day forecast, and I hope that gives you a little insight. Now, I want to stop and talk about this one challenging transit that we've got all week, okay? Couldn't escape it if I wanted to. We've got Mars square Uranus. What you will see because of that alignment, especially for people that are very sensitive to psychic energies and the alignment of the stars and planets, people want to break free. Don't be surprised if you're at work and suddenly you see somebody who you thought's been there 30 years just get up and walk out and say, I'm done. Forget all of you. I'm done. I'm out of here. Mars square Uranus can bring people to very erratic and aggressive actions. They want to rebel. They want to take everything to the extremes. So know that that's in motion. And if you find yourself, and I've had this happen, you'll be talking to somebody and they start to get negative, and then you get negative, and then it escalates. And before you know it, you're in a big argument. Well, Mars square Uranus says you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because that can make you go to such an extreme. Next day, you'll go and say, why, my God, why did I do that? Why did I threaten that person? Why did I say those words? It's interesting. I bet if we did a study of people who got fired from jobs on Mars square Uranus or quit their jobs, I bet the numbers would be sky high, because I think that alignment can really, test the waters and press issues. So Mars square Uranus, even though it's a challenging transit for all of us, Mars square Uranus says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you can keep that in your mind this week through every day, you're going to be fine. You're going to get through it. One of the things that I like to clarify on this channel is a lot of astrologers will tell you, oh, it's just fated. It's in the stars. There's nothing we can do. I don't believe that, because I believe that the zodiac wheel, because it's always in motion, it's like energy is being continually renewed. I believe that as people, we also have free will and can choose to what degree we participate in those energies. So just because Mars is square Uranus, that's not an excuse for you to go beat up your boss or smash your ex-wife's windows out of her car. But Mars square Uranus makes people act like that, like you just could start smashing up cars in a parking lot. Somebody who's never been violent, Mars square Uranus can bring that out. So be very careful how you act all week. Just slow everything down, because you might find yourself suddenly mouthing off to your boss and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to get fired. So don't do that. Be wise. I always say that astrology is here to make us wise. I believe that the divine gives us patterns. The cosmos does have an order. We are not in just some random, evolved, messed up place. Okay. Yeah, Baroness Callbobs, can you help Dominari Payman? I'm not sure what they're on about. Okay. They're spamming the chat. Thank you. We don't do spamming here, Dominari. You're gonna have to slow it down. So this is our challenge this week, Mars square Uranus. Now that's an example of Mars square Uranus. People just can't calm down. Okay, there you go, right in front of you. All right. So there you go. So these are, this is what is going on in the wheel of the zodiac. And I hope that, thank you, Baroness, for taking care of that. I hope wherever you are that this has brought you some insight. I always tell people, if you need some psychic help, just tune in on Monday, because I'm going to give you a breakdown. And this applies to all 12 zodiac signs. So no matter whether you're an Aries or an Aquarius or a Libra or whatever sign, these alignments are affecting you, and you can know that and plan around that. Okay. So I hope that gives you guys some insight today. I thought I'd spend a few minutes if you want to ask some astrology questions. I'm not doing psychic readings today. We're going to do that tomorrow on Tuesday. So be here tomorrow, Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon, and then I'll do private psychic readings and see what the spirit guides have. But today is just focused on astrology. So if you want to know about a sign or a planet or, anything you want to ask about astrology, I'll see if I can answer it. Now, PsychicBob has to be honest, even though I've been studying astrology since 1978, yeah, literally, I don't always know every single thing, because there's always something to learn. Astrology is such a big field. No astrologer I've ever met says that they've learned it all. We're all students of astrology because it's a big universe, right? We're all learning. So maybe together we can learn. So if you have a question you want to ask, I'll try my best to answer it. And hopefully I can be of some help to you. All right. There's Joey J3. He says, hi, Bob. Would Gemini have been efficient? I'm a negative. I'm not sure I understand your question, Joey. Gemini is an air sign. So I'm not sure what you're saying about that. Maybe you can help me understand. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. It's like Bob doesn't do it all. Nigella for me says, I'm an Aries, and it seems like my mind is going bonkers today with every emotion I can think of. This is very hard to deal with. Well, listen, I don't know if you saw the beginning of the forecast, but almost all the planets are in square alignments. Square alignments make challenges in our life. And we've got Moon square Venus, which means that you're just not going to feel an inner rapport or a rapport with others around you, nor will others necessarily be kind to you. We've got our Moon square Mars, which means that there's a lot of emotional turmoil, not a positive energy, just like a fiery, upset energy. Mars is square Uranus, which we just talked about, that makes other people act insane, almost to the point of violence. Then we've got, our sun in Aries and our moon in Scorpio. Scorpio puts us in touch with the inner emotion. So if you're already sensitive to these alignments, you're probably going to feel it more than other people. So be gentle with yourself. Tomorrow, things shift because the sun will be trying the moon, Nigella, and that will bring a little more power and balance back to the inner life. So I hope that helps a little bit. Okay. Okay. Hi, Christine C. Christine C says, how long is Mars squaring Uranus? You know what? I haven't projected it out. I need to look that. I just looked at it for the next 7. I know it's here every day for the next 7 days from today through Sunday. It may go beyond that. But for right now, that's what it is. So I'll have to look that up and get back to you, okay? All right. All right, Joey J3, there's your question. Joey says, will air be effective in negative situations? Sorry for the typo. Thank you, Joey. As a Gemini, as an air sign, you have a gift for communications. And this week, one of your power days, whenever there's a fire moon or an air moon, you have this power because air and fire stimulate each other. So, like Monday, well, excuse me, Wednesday, our moon moves into Sagittarius, and you as a Gemini will find more power on that day. Wednesday and Thursday are really good days for you this week. So that air energy that you have can be combined with that lunar energy of fire to help your communications, to help you move forward. So for you, Joey, I would focus on Wednesday and Thursday as kind of power days for yourself. Okay, I hope that makes a little sense. Thank you. Here's Medina Ray. Medina Ray says, had a rough day at work today. I'm so sorry. Nothing went right. Equipment breaking down and orders mixed up. Those pesky squares always do it. Yes, they do. I agree. So I'm so sorry about that. That Aries fire just can make electronics burn out. Hi, Devilish. Hi, Bob. What can Sagittarius expect this week? Well, for you Sagittarius, Wednesday and Thursday are kind of power days for you because the moon moves into Sagittarius on Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, as I said earlier, we've got Mercury conjunct Jupiter, which means you have a gift to really have success. When the moon is in your sign, it's kind of like your power day. So Wednesday and Thursday is great. We have Mercury conjunct Jupiter, on both days there. So, take advantage of your goals, whatever you're working on, whether career goal, whether a creative project. Wednesday and Thursday for you Sagittarius is the strongest days this week. So hopefully I give you a little insight to it. Thank you so very much. There's John McMahon says, what is going on for Aquarius? I have to find a new home soon. Thanks. Well, John, I'd have to do your individual chart to know specifics like that. So what I can tell you just generally, again, you're an air sign. And like Joey, who is an air sign. Wednesday and Thursday, our moon is in Sagittarius, which is firepower. That'll give you a lot of power to communicate, to achieve goals. So I would definitely talk to a realtor on Thursday and Friday. I think you'll have much better rapport and you'll get them motivated because that Sagittarius moon makes people want to work. So you'll want to get it accomplished, and anybody you work with will be inspired. So if you try to contact a realtor to help with the move on Wednesday, I think that, before the week is up, they'll be motivated to work for you and get something done. So I hope that helps a little bit. As again, I'd have to see your individual chart to know all the details, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of help. Thank you so much. Hi, Mystical Traveler. Mystical Traveler says, hi, I'm tuning in late. We'll have to have a rewatch. Yeah, go back and see this, Mystical Traveler, because we covered a lot today, and you need to know what's going on, Yay. Amy Radcliffe says, I'm going to have to watch this over again. Had to take a phone call. Oh, well, I love Sagittarius. Well, there you go, Amy. That's all right. That's lucky that this broadcast is in replay mode, so you guys can watch it again. Christine C says, the energy has been so heavy lately. I'm never down, but feeling not my usual chipper self. Yeah, today's particularly with all these square alignments, it makes everybody feel blocked up. But the secret is, go within. And as you work on cultivating the inner voice, the outer world will shift around you, you see. Yeah, I'm sorry you're having a rough time. All right. Well, listen, guys, if you don't have any more astrology questions tonight, I'm going to wrap it up because Psychic Bob wants to have a little bit of a break. I've been going gangbusters today. It's supposed to be my day off, but I ended up working most of the day just because that's how it is sometimes. When you run your own business, you sometimes have to work even on your day off. But I want to tell you thank you so very much. You guys are the best. And I hope that if you've tuned in late, you'll go back and watch all this because we cover every day from Monday through Sunday in detail. We also talked earlier about Mars, the Mars square Uranus transit that's affecting all of us now. Now, what does Psychic Bob always say? Yeah, I do need to rest my voice, Larian. Thank you. God bless you. Now, what do I always say every week? All right, listen up. If you are, Nigella, this is for you especially today, because I know you're having a hard time. If you're at a time of struggle in your life, don't give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars because that zodiac wheel is always spinning. It's always in motion. And that means each day brings new alignments for power, blessing, and fresh starts. So keep some faith, keep some hope, keep some love in your heart, and let the stars be your allies on your journey. The stars don't compel nor control us, but they give us points of power to help us along our journey. So thank you for being here tonight. You guys are the best. Listen, make sure to visit my website, PsychicBob.com. Would love to have you register for this Saturday's psychic development class. You can register at the website. There's a payment button. It's only $30. And this week we're going to do the mechanics of mediumship. So come out and join our class. You don't have to have any experience. We have people come in brand new and they go right into the class and start learning. So come join us this Saturday. We'll hold it on Zoom. I'll send out the Zoom link about a half hour before the class. You guys rock. Psychic Bob loves you. Listen, happy birthday again to my buddy Gabby. I hope you're still watching. Happy birthday also to all of our Aries here tonight, our Aries babies. This is your time of power. Listen, guys, I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Be here tomorrow, Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon for live stream messages from the spirit world. I'm going to open the doorway to the spirit side and bring over messages from your friends, loved ones, guides, and angels who reside in spirit. Thanks for being here. Make sure to help me out. Like this video, favorite, thumbs up, share it with your friends. Put comments in the box below. Tell me, what is your zodiac sign and what is your favorite planet? You have a favorite planet or a meteor? You can have a meteor too. Tell me in the box below. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, for messages from the spirit world. Don't miss out. Psychic Bob is with you, and I look forward to seeing all of you. Blessings and good night.